episode is going to be pretty short, mainly because it's not something that I think should be a standalone topic, but it is something that's been on my mind. So, Frank, let's start the opening. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a wonderful show I like to call Writer's Block. In this show, I like to talk about things that have been on my mind, like today. And today we're going to talk about Mob Psycho 100, the manga and now anime created by One and Bones, respectively. So Mob Psycho 100, and why I think it's one of the smartest animes to hit in a while. And I just want to preface this, I don't mean you're going to leave this show with a philosophical view on anything, although I will say I learned quite a few things thanks to this little gem. So why is it smart? Joker, why do you think it's a smart anime? It's made by the same guy who made One Punch Man, and that anime is just really cool looking. It's not really saying anything special. Well, that's where the brilliance of Mob Psycho comes in. Because when I was going into Mob, I know Mob came out first, but when I was going into it, I had already known the manga for One Punch Man and the anime as well. So I went into Mob thinking it's just going to be something really funny, with really cool scenes and really interesting characters. And now, I was proven correct on most of those things, but one thing I was definitely wrong about was the story. And that's my biggest thing with this amazing anime, was the story never skipped a beat. And let me tell you, I've watched anime for years now, and there have been many times where I'm just like, okay, I know what's going to happen, right? And that's where the brilliance in this anime comes in, because it led you to believe that things were going to happen that were basic and were things that we could guess from the beginning, and at the end, they just turned it all around. So I don't want to give away anything too much, but me and Frank, we watched the anime. And spoilers for anybody who's watching this. If you haven't finished it, go finish it now and then come back to this episode. There is a masked character who has a gas mask and a very high-pitched voice. Sounds very feminine, right? Not that I'm assuming the gender. And Frank told me that it was probably going to be the main character's crush, because that would be a cool twist, right? That'd be a super shonen twist. And as I was watching it, I was like, wow, yeah, that's totally right. And then at the end, for it to be just some random old guy that we have never been introduced to the point where even his associates were like, we thought you were a girl. And it's things like that. That's just one of many times. Same thing with the main character's rival. He's this blonde-haired kid. Don't remember his name. Frank, put up his name. Frank, put up his picture. Hey, Frank, put up his voice actor's picture. Hey, Frank, now take them all down and then put them back up. Thank you, Frank. Right, so they made you believe he was going to turn into this ultimate douche Sasuke character, and he ended up being a complete sweetheart and my favorite character other than, you know what, don't worry about it. I'll do another video on this later. But more surprisingly, it taught you lessons. At the end, it taught a very important lesson that even if you do have power, if you're going to try to take over the world, that sounds childish as fuck. I completely agree with that. That's really funny to me. But it taught a lot of lessons. It had a lot to say, and it was all bundled in this really funny series. And like I said, it's going to be a short video because I don't have a script for this. I'm just kind of going off the top. So I just want you guys to know, watch this show. I'm going to be doing a full video on it soon. I just finished it recently. Please watch the show. All right. Thank you, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a wonderful week. Mwah. Bye.